Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire. You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Ali Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in hour number 3 of OTB here on this Monday morning. Let's go ahead and get into some weekend winners.
That's how winning is done.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've got too far.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Win the whole thing.
All right, weekend winners. I'm actually going to start it off with a weekend loser. Jair Alexander, DB for the Ravens now, former Packer. So the Texans had one of their rookie receivers score his first touchdown, first NFL touchdown. They're in Baltimore, and so he does the Ray Lewis dance as a celebration. Look, if you're going to have a dance, if you're going to have something you do, like I always say, well, you got horns up, you got to expect horns down, okay? So he does the dance, first ever touchdown, so he goes back to grab the ball, and Alexander tries to take the ball from him. What a lot of people thought he was going to try, like, throw it in the stands. Like, hey, my guy, a couple of things, bud. First off, don't let him score if you don't want him to do the dance, okay? 2, that's his first ever touchdown. Be a grown-up about it. And 3, you've been on the Ravens for like 10 minutes. And so is him mocking Ray Lewis really that big of a deal for you? Because it shouldn't be, okay? You hadn't even been there for a full season. You probably rent in Baltimore. You don't even own, okay? It's not that big of a deal. Ray Lewis did it before every game. It got kind of old anyway. So weekend loser for trying to take the ball away. Just watching on YouTube, you can see it here. Trying to take the ball away. You got your ass whipped as well. Like, you got beat up on by a bad Texans team. So just accept it. You got beat. That's my weekend loser.
Love it.
Need some more time?
No, I'm good. I got to
Sorry,
win.
point to the phone.
No, that's going to be my next one. But winner here. It's official, people. The U is back. Miami Hurricanes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about U-High. We went to St. Paul's and got a victory on Friday. That U's back too, baby.
We talked about it on Friday. Like, if they come out and win this game against Florida State, at Florida State, on the road, they are officially going to be back. Carson Beck playing his face off right now. Boy, was I wrong about him. Hand in the air. I thought he was going to be bad this year. I thought the drama off the field wasn't going to work.
God,
but man, he's playing well.
I think they got a turnover. I think it was like first play took a shot. If I know the game flow right, quick change, sudden change, and he threw a dime,
a little dot. They're just playing really well all sides of the ball. Florida State made that game a lot closer at the end than it was.
They did.
It was a pretty dominant performance. They did. Florida State, they showed a little heart there at the end, but they did what they needed to do. Miami hitting on all cylinders. Carson Beck operating the offense extremely, extremely well. And their offensive coordinator, Shannon Dawson, native Clinton, Louisiana.
Yep.
Dude,
in his bag right now.
He is elite. Okay, he is an elite offensive coordinator. I don't know if he's just on a hot streak.
No, he's good.
What he's doing. But last year, he was a first-year OC with Cam Ward. Saw what they did there. Pretty decent. This year, they got a more complete team. And I thought the Hurricanes were going to struggle. So hand in the air, I was completely wrong. I thought they were going to struggle. I thought they were going to realize how good Cam Ward actually was because they were going to have a drop-off this year.
Yep.
Not the case. And they are a complete team, offense, defense, and Carson Beck playing really well. And the polls are suggesting it. They jump Oregon, number 2 in the polls. So.
And I agree with it. Shannon Dawson went to college where?
I think I just looked it up, actually. Is it SF?
Anybody? Taylor, what kind of alumni are you if you don't know that Shannon Dawson went to Southeastern Louisiana?
I was actually going to say it. I wanted y'all to say it, though.
No, sure.
I already knew.
Yeah.
He doesn't even cheer for them.
He coached at SF, Stephen F. Austin. That's right. That's
Yeah. From Clinton, though. Good way to point that out. Yeah, he is, right now, he is certainly drawing up some ball plays and doing a really nice job. And
it's not like trick and dick stuff.
Too.
It's like, it's a really good offense.
Yeah. All right, Alondra, weekend winner or loser?
Weekend loser, the Yankees, and I don't really want to elaborate on that.
Oh, tell me more.
They're just kind of doing what they do. That's why I was like, I'm going to temper the excitement. I'm not going to get too excited. They won the wild card, and I knew that the Blue Jays were coming up. The Blue Jays kind of had their number all season long and have a way better record than them at home, and they played them in Toronto. But they go back to the Bronx on Tuesday, so tomorrow night we'll see. They are favored to win against them, but I don't have a lot of hope. Aaron Boone always does this, but weekend winner, Alex Pereira gets his belt back from Ankalaev, whatever. So balance should be restored back into the world here shortly because he is now the champ again, and everything is right in the world.
I didn't. You might be surprised. I didn't watch any baseball this weekend.
You didn't?
But I did watch the highlights
You might be surprised.
of the Yankees game yesterday. Blue Jays looks like they're juicing their bats. I don't know. They hit that ball real hard.
I mean, Vladdy Guerrero Jr.
Just need those Marucci's. Official bat of Major League Baseball.
Yep. Well, also, the Brewers are leading the Cubs.
Oh, but Hunt said they're cheating.
They are. They don't have good
I
players.
told you that.
But
They'll come out years
I told
from
you
now.
this. Don't let Hunt trick you into thinking that the Cubs are any better than the Brewers.
Yeah.
Like, don't let him trick you into that.
The Brewers and Blue Jays both look really good.
Right.
The Blue Jays look really good. The Blue Jays look like they might.
Blue Jays
be
look like
going
the
up
early
against-
2000 Blue Jays
Yeah.
with Joe Carter.
For selfish reasons, I'm a Brewers fan for the rest of the playoffs because I need this Hunt meltdown. I need it.
That's true.
I need it.
True.
Gots to have
Weekend
it.
winner for me. Western Carolina beat Wofford 23-21. Nobody cares. That's not the storyline. Storyline is Taron Dickens, the quarterback. One of the greatest stat lines you'll ever see. Matt, we always talk about quarterbacks throwing a lot of passes. Old Taron Dickens threw it 56 times, but he was 53 of 56 in that game for 378 yards. He actually set the NCAA record, most consecutive completions to start a game, as a perfect 46 of 46. And just an incredible performance by Taron Dickens. He dominated the record. The previous record was 29 straight completions in a game. He started out with 46. Again, 53 of 56. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Shout out Taron Dickens. Hell of a game.
All right, quick weekend winner, and I also have a loser, but I want to give a weekend winner out. So my son, Jackson, actually got his first official start in high school football.
Hell
I know he's
yeah.
a rotating piece and plays a ton, but he got first play of the game, official start in a high school game. They went on the road to 5A St. Paul's and got a victory, 36-25.
Oh, hell yeah.
He played a great game, a lot of fun. I am enjoying the process of being
I love it, man.
like a high school football Friday night dad. It's a lot of fun. So shout out
awesome.
weekend winner Jackson and U-High for getting a win in his first start in high school as a sophomore. But I also got to give a loser to somebody in the NFL here because I know we're running up against the clock.
Oh, you're good. I'll boy you whenever we're.
Okay.
Yeah.
Football players in the National Football League
I already know.
that drop the god-dang football before they crossed the goal line. Now, this one was close, and people were like, I don't really know. Don't leave any doubt that you scored. It is so damn hard to score a touchdown. At any level of football, it's hard, but certainly in the highest level. And it happened again. It continues to happen. My guy, why are we trying to look cool? Why are we trying to look cool? Like the Colts one last week was a little bit different. It was trying to adjust it looked like, and maybe hold out. I still hate it because you did too much. Just cross the goal line. Why are we dropping the ball before we score? My guy, you can get to your celebration, whatever you've had planned, whatever you practice in the hotel room in the mirror. You can get to it by carrying the football into the end zone, get to the back of the end zone, and then drop the football. Your team lost the game to a horrid Titans team because of this play. They came back and won. You would have been up 28-6. The game would have been over. The Titans win. You might miss the playoffs because of a game like this. Like, this is a fireable offense almost. Like, it happens far too often. Guys, young players, if you're listening out there, it is okay to be Barry Sanders. It is okay to hand the ball to the official. And then, my guy, you can do whatever TikTok dance. You can do whatever group celebration that you want to do. I promise you. I'm not going to hate on anybody for celebrating. But to not score and cost your team a game is utterly ridiculous. And it happens every single week. Get into the end zone and spike that son of a gun like Gronk. Throw it into the crowd if you want to after you score. Do whatever you want. But we got to stop trying to get to our celebrations and dropping the ball because we want it to look cool. We want to do the track thing where we're crossing the line and we drop it. It is so hard to score a touchdown at the highest level, and you're going to give one away, and you gave a victory away for your team. And if I was the coach, I would have a hard time seeing you out there again, just certainly in the next game. And you saw their coach, who's under some fire right now and needs wins, get after him a little bit. So stop doing that. Just stop doing it. Just score.
Yeah, that puts them up 28-6. And an embarrassing loss.
Oh, they didn't score again.
They didn't score again.
It's 22-21.
The Titans scored probably the most hilarious touchdown in NFL history as well later on. When he threw the interception. The guy fumbles the interception for no reason. It bounces around. Pretty wild victory right there. I clipped this. This was on the Van Pelt show last night. I took a picture of it. Second 0-4 team or worse to win after trailing by 15-plus points entering the fourth quarter. How about that? Teams are 1-170 all time.
That's not a great record.
Nah.
Even worse for a guy like DeMercado. So Connor's out for the year. Trey Benson's on IR. He's out for a while. They needed somebody to step up and come to the featured back in this offense.
Yep.
And performance-wise, it very well could have been DeMercado.
Yep.
It ain't going to be the case now.
Yeah, embarrassing. I got one real quick. Got a last one. I love it when a plan comes together. When you have a well-thought-out plan and you get the opportunity to execute. In life's all about opportunities, right? So when you get your chance, you have to be ready for the moment. Well, my fan in Buffalo last night. Buffalo, Sunday Night Football. The lights weren't too bright.
No, they were not.
They were not too bright. Weekend winner. This brilliant fan sitting on the front row. Josh Allen throws the ball away in the red zone. He catches it. What does he do? Immediately tucks it in his shirt.
Because he realizes
he realizes
to give it back.
He tucks it in his shirt. Without a hesitation, runs up the stairs, exits the stadium.
Also, weekend winner for Mike Tirico. For calling. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He called it all the way up to the stand.
He knew that the security would come and grab the football back from him. So he took that ball, stuffed it under his shirt. My man had a plan. Nothing was too big for him. He had played this out 1,000 times in his head. Mental reps. He's probably got season tickets right there, and he will be a hero.
Yep.
Buffalo Bills, winner to you too for doing the whiteout properly. Penn State, you suck at it. Buffalo, you wore all white. The team wore all white. Be one with the fans. Penn State, it's all about you. You don't care about the fans. They do the white. They do all the work, and you wear your dark jerseys. It's trash. Buffalo, shout out. Weekend winner, that fan. Executed a plan. Nice work.
One more real quick. Spencer Rattler and the Saints.
Rat
Weekend winner.
Dad.
Rat
Rat
Dad.
Let's go.
My albino king, Spencer Rattler, is undefeated as a starter in his last one game.
Boom.
That's right.
Let's go.
Some are saying.
Print the
Rattler.
shirts.
Some are saying.
Rat Dad, baby.
Let's go.
We're so back.
Let's
the
go.
Saints are
Let's
so
go.
back. We're
Let's go.
so back. We're about to
Playoff
win out the
bound,
rest
baby.
of the season. That's
About
crazy.
to beat the Patriots next week.
Yeah, ever heard of them?
Not to bury the lead. Southeastern Lions beat McNeese 38-0 on Saturday. Shout out to the boys.
Well, don't try to make
Shut
up for it
up.
because you didn't know that Shannon Dawson
I
went there.
apologize to the guy I've never heard of.
Oh, that is kind of on you, though. He's been in
Yeah.
OC for like 3 seasons at Miami. And you're an alum. You're brothers. And one. You have degrees from the same place. All right, we'll take a break. Dev, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
I know that you enjoyed an ice-cold Dos Equis watching that Saints game. I know you enjoyed 2 ice-cold Dos Equis watching that Saints game because you went for Dos. You had your feet up, right? You didn't have to stress out a Tigers game on Saturday, so you were already in a good mood. And then you saw the way the Saints game was going, so you're like, I'm going to do this the right way, the only way, because it's always a good time to go for Dos. And you get another opportunity this weekend. Tiger Stadium, under the lights, Death Valley at night, South Carolina coming in. Make sure when you get your tailgate ready that it includes that ice chest full of Dos Equis.
That's right. You said it. 1 Dos Equis, it's pretty good beer. 2 Dos Equis, they call that a beer streak. It's been done before. So, if you're going to delete some beers, make sure you do it responsibly. But when you do, make sure you're going for that cold, delicious Mexican lager. Maybe it's the Amber Especial. Maybe it's the Micheladas, the Cheladas. They got everything. So, if you're going to enjoy a couple of cold pops, do it responsibly. But make sure you're going for Dos. Go for Dos. Get Dos Equis.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Monday morning. And be joined now by our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo. The first time on a Monday that we get to celebrate a Saints victory with Dev since December of 2024. And we're glad to do it. Let's go, Dev. Saints victory, baby. Woo! Let's go. They got one.
Let's go. Hey, bro. I said it last week, bro. This was going to be the one. And sure enough, here it is, man. The run starts now. Starts right now.
Hey, they got some winnable games. Patriots, Bears coming up. And so we can get to all of that. But, hey, it was a very, I would say, ultimate team victory where the defense had the takeaways. The offense made enough plays. Now, Groupie still missed 2 kicks, but he made 4 kicks. And my guy, he better start making some kicks or his – anyways. So I don't want
and he sacrificed his body. Nobody wants to talk about that.
He did sacrifice his body because he probably knew that he had to after those 2 missed field goals. But the Saints are victorious there. Rattler makes plays. Shaheed makes plays. The defense, Kool-Aid makes plays. It was the ultimate team victory, Deb.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate potion. It's like everything you needed to go into the pitcher to make the ultimate Kool-Aid happen, you know? This was a huge pitcher of Kool-Aid, all the sugar, everything. This was it. For 5 turnovers. Jackson Dart, we know him well, right?
Yep.
Louisiana, we know Jackson Dart well. What do we know? We know that Jackson Dart is going to turn the ball over. We know that. It's going to happen. We just had to wait for it. Started hot. You know, it looked like he was about to light us up the whole game. And then, boom, the turnovers began.
They did.
So when I was watching the game, so we're big Cam Scatterby fans around here. We just we just love, like, the brain cells are just not all there, and we love it in such a great way. Like, I was watching the game and I was cheering for the Saints, of course, but I was also kind of cheering for him. Like, I'm like, my God, this is impressive. It's taken like 8 Saints defenders to like claw and scratch this guy down. What is your give me a takeaway in Camp Scatterboo? Were you kind of cheering for him as well?
No, I mean, I've always been a fan of Scatterboo. I'm definitely wanted the Saints to draft him. All of it. But as of yesterday, see you later, dude. Like coming to the dome. You know what I'm saying? You better be ready. Fumbled the ball. Howden takes it. Look, opportunistic Saints, man. That's really what it was. How many times have we seen a fumble happen, the Saints didn't recover it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yesterday it was, okay, it hops right into Jonas Sanka's hand. It hops right into Jordan Howden's hand. He goes to the house with it, like opportunistic Saints, man. I mean, to be honest with you, once Eric, and, I don't wish Andrew on nobody, but once Eric Reed went out, them safeties were playing.
Yeah.
They were around. Jonas Sanka, you cannot lure him away from the football. He is always by the football. We got a gem in Jonas Sanka, man. It's something about dudes with the name Jonas Valanciunas, Jonas Sanka. They just, I don't know, they fan favorites. And here we are again, another Jonas. And it looks like he's going to be a future real-time player for the Saints.
Dev, going back to the quarterback position, Flynn and I have sat here for really the entire season, and we've watched Spencer Rattler, and he's been efficient. And I know so many people tank for this guy, tank for that guy. And even when we put it out there on social media, right, people are like, oh, no, you got to get a quarterback. I'm like, look, I just invite you to come watch film with us. If you watch film with us, I promise you we can show you the winning plays that Spencer Rattler is making. So, I'm so glad that he finally got a victory. Now you don't have to see the stat of him being winless as an NFL starter, because right now, here in this season, and I think we've got a pretty good sample size, right? We've played 5 games. He has a higher QBR than Bo Nix, Tua Tagovailoa, Trevor Lawrence, Jaden Daniels, Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Bryce Young, Russell Wilson. All those, he's got a higher QBR than all those players. He's 18th in the NFL, so he's right there in the middle. I think he can continue to grow. Spencer Rattler, still to me, he has something that you have to investigate. And when he has weapons making plays like Rashid Shaheed did for him yesterday, I think that was the part that he was missing. I'm still really high on Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, and my favorite thing about Spencer Rattler is really don't turn the ball over this year. I mean, if you look at it, he's got 1 interception on the season and the poise. I mean, nothing can make this dude flinch, and it's just like yesterday, man, the poise again. It didn't start great. The Saints started awful. I mean, their first drive, they started on the 9-yard line. I mean, they got to fix that, by the way. The kick returns and all that, I don't know what's going on. They're not getting good field position. Doesn't matter. Spencer Rattler is overcoming adversity, man. So there's a reason why less and less people have talked about, hey, man, try out Tyler Sharp. You don't hear none of that.
Yeah.
It's even with 4 losses, it's like, no, dude, this is our guy right now. And what a win, man. And you got a chance. The Patriots, they high, man. They high as giraffe cheeks, right? So they excited about beating the Bills, right? That's right where we want them. Come to the Dome, and I feel like we can beat them, man. I really do.
Which cheeks are we talking about, Dev?
The cheeks by the giraffe's lips.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. Just want to clarify that.
Both are really high though, and that's where
either one.
I saw Portnoy last night on Twitter, man. This dude, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I cannot wait for the Saints to beat the Patriots.
Oh, I hope that for you. I hope that for our boy T-Bob, who he's got to go on the show with Portnoy. I believe he's Mondays. I don't remember which day it is, but they've been giving T-Bob a hard time about the Saints. I want our boy to be able to have that ammo next week.
Absolutely. And I want them to be able to have to go to bed or try to go to bed Sunday night knowing that Spencer Rattler put him to sleep.
Outdueled Drake May.
Yeah, dude.
That'd
I love it.
Great, right?
Yeah, let's see where the dynasty stands after Sunday.
That's right. So, Dev, we're talking a lot about individual players stepping up and Rattler, blah, blah, blah. I think what gets kind of lost in this is Kellen Moore kind of growing up right in front of our eyes as well. We played earlier in the show, his post-game speech to the team, which was awesome. If you hadn't seen it, go watch that. They talking to all the players, all the highlights of the game, and just the team looks like it's got a little juice to it. I know everything's great after win, but the way they celebrated and who they celebrated and slapping everybody on the back, And then Kellen Moore, he kind of a little bit has acted a little bit weak on the sidelines, but look, he grew up yesterday. He got after the refs after that terrible Granderson roughing the passer call. So I think we got a head coach that's kind of growing up right now.
Yeah, no, Kellen Moore's a smart guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could hack Google if he wanted to. You know, just a really smart dude, and patient guy, right? Really patient guy. I mean, you lose 4 games in a row. Look at what's happening with the Jets. You know, with Aaron Glenn, they don't look any better in any of these losses, right?
Right.
Kellen Moore and the Saints, you can't say the same thing, right? They've actually started to look better, especially since the Seattle game. You get absolutely destroyed. You know, they have come back the way that they should. By the way, the Saints exposed the Bills in a way. If you really think about it, they exposed them. They didn't win the game. They lost by whatever, but they exposed the Bills. You know, I took the Patriots plus 7.5 last night. I just had a feeling, you know, so.
And I'm with you. I mean, that was a great blueprint. And real quick, does Buffalo play every game at home?
Feels like it, huh?
My God. Do they go on the road?
Yeah, and it's all in prime time, too.
Every one of them.
It's must be nice to be them, but not that nice, right? Because, you know. By the way, them uniforms look like the Lions, dude. You know,
those uniforms were not it. They look like somebody playing like in your local rec league 5th grade game that went to, you know, the local sports shop and got those done right before the season because you didn't have time to really design another uniform.
Yeah, it looked like they were playing at Pelican Park. Mm-hmm. You know, just but
they were definitely Memorial Stadium on a Saturday morning. No doubt.
I'm ecstatic, man. The right dudes were on yesterday. Rashid Shaheed, man. You know, we haven't really seen anything from Rashid Shaheed. And look, dude, ain't nobody faster. I mean, 23 miles per hour after that catch, fastest anybody has ran with the ball all season long in the NFL.
Pretty good.
He, you know, he's got some traits if he can stay healthy. And I know Alondra's been on this train. He needs to be like receiver 1 right now to me. Like he has the traits to do it, and the offense can go through him and then like take some pressure off Olave and allow Olave to do the intermediate stuff because he is really good at it. And Rashid Shaheed to me just has a different makeup, a different mentality, and I'd love to see him get more targets. And look, you can have 2 receiver 1s. Olave's still a really good player. I don't want to take away from him, but there's something right now that he doesn't have that I think Shaheed does have.
Yeah, and I think, like, just the way that the Saints are playing their offense right now, you know, Chris Olave, he's good at the intermediate stuff, but, you know, Chris Olave is more of a stretch the field, down the field, and he's not really getting those opportunities. So
yeah, but when he's stretching the field, Dev, in like 1-on-1 situations, like where normally like your number 1 receiver who stretches the field goes up and high points the ball and comes down with it, he doesn't have that right now.
No. So he's better off doing the intermediate stuff. Crazy how that works out, but that's how it's working out. And yeah, man, it's you know, what did y'all think about the refs yesterday? Because first of all, not even the refs could beat the Saints. That's how on they were.
The roughing the passer was the softest ish I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, it's brutal. And it's just so crazy because like they start the game with the catch thing that was like the most obvious not a catch. I mean, I don't understand. You get no explanation. They'll never talk about it again. It's always the same. It's why Saints fans are the way that they are about the refs. It's always Saints that they do these egregious calls. Yeah. You know, it's I don't know, man. It's just it's pathetic, and all I can think about is Roger Goodell every time.
Dev, I see you posted your mayo spreads. How are we doing this year, like in the totality of the mayo spreads?
I mean, look, man, we went in both NFL and I'm not going to sit here and say I'm 80% or anything like that, but I think in college I'm 32 and 22 on just spreads, and then in NFL I think I'm 3 games above 500. So, and I could just tell you just from looking at my DraftKings account that, hey, bro, we bagging up, dude. Like, because the props are hitting too. I don't bet props, but you know, if I did, they hit right now. So it's working out, man.
You gonna sell it like a subscription service?
No,
I don't know.
I don't want that pressure at all.
No, I do not need people coming after me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it out for free, man. Just this is what I'm betting, and if you want to take it, that's up to you. But no strings attached.
Hey, Dev, you'll be excited about this. Someone just posted in our chat that Rattler is now the 14th winningest quarterback in Saints history.
Okay.
With one
victory.
With one.
He's the first drafted Saints quarterback since Danny Werfel in 1998 to win a game. Which some people were like, I think called me last night. They were like, well, what about Brooks? No, people forget Brooks was a Packer before he was a Saint.
Yep. All right, Dev, any idea where we're going for RB&R Day here on this victorious Victory Monday for the Saints? It's been a long time since you've had a Victory Monday RB&R, so I didn't know if maybe you planned it out a little bit today.
No, I didn't plan it out, but what we can plan on is I'm about to run it up.
Hey,
so
you don't know when these are going to happen. You got to celebrate it.
Yeah, no, we're about to run it up, man. Whoever's the waiter, the waitress, they about to have a good day. Everything's going to be great, man.
All right, there is our boy Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, at Snow Like John on social media. Give him a follow there. Dev, we appreciate it, brother.
All right, y'all take care. Who dat?
There you go. Little who dat. Speaking of that, Rouse's pretty good partners there with the Saints. Go to rouses.com if you want to find out what store is closest to you. Find out what that store has for you, because they're always going to have some incredible specials going on. Like we spend every Friday during the football season at Rouse's on Burbank and Lee, and we walk around, we see it. They got the tailgating packages ready to go. So this weekend, when you're tailgating for the LSU game, go to Rouse's. Go check out what they have available for you. Come hang out with us. I love it. I love people coming to hang out with us. I have the breakfast bar. Heck, I had my crew, my family stop by. They had some of the breakfast bar this last Friday, and so we want you to come hang out with us, but we also want you to go every day during the week. You're at the ball field, you're late, right? You want to have ideas for dinner. Always remember they got that prepackaged meals right there for you when you walk into your local Rouse's. So go check it all out. Again, that email, that web address is rouses.com. Go check them out at rouses.com. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com, Russell Pool Company. If you're looking to have your dream pool in your backyard, in your space, Russell Pools is the only call you need to make, because if you're watching this on YouTube, you see exactly what we're talking about. No two pools are going to be the same. They are going to customize it to what you want, because, look, it's a big decision, and you've been dreaming about this for a long time. So why would you go ordinary with your design in your backyard? And they're going to make sure it's extraordinary there every single time with Russell Pool Company, russellpools.com.
Yeah, russellpools.com. Russell Pool Company, they are the leader in Louisiana. So when you think of custom pools, when you think of high-quality pools, you think of Russell Pool. They've been doing it a long time. Chris Anderson and the gang, new leadership over there. They are doing incredible things, incredible work. Whether it's LSU coaches, players, whatever it is. So go see them if you have like an idea. If it's been on your bucket list to do, you want to just go start that process. They can take your dream to reality with the best custom pools in Louisiana. Go see them. russellpools.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
I'm losing my mind, losing control. These fishes in the sea, they're staring at me.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. Your LSU Tigers coming off a bye week, taking on South Carolina at home, 6:45 local time kick over on the SEC network. And the question's going to be, what did you do during the bye week? What have you done to make adjustments during the bye week? And also, how healthy are you coming out of the bye week? You had some injuries. We all know Garrett Nussmeier. He's got the ab injury. You're wondering, okay, reports are he took the week off. Let's see what that looks like. How much do you rest him this week in the lead up to the game? Caden Durham missed the last game against Ole Miss. All right. RB1 missed the game. QB1 playing through injury. Aaron Anderson, receiver 1, left the game early against Ole Miss. So your leading passer, your leading rusher, your leading receiver, right, dealing with injuries right now. How healthy can you get? We even saw Whit Weeks, right? He went out for a couple of plays in the Ole Miss game. You know, what did his week look like during the bye week? So that's really one of the big stories is the injuries and what adjustments have you made offensively to get ready for South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about, the defense, objectively, I thought they played winning football on the road against Ole Miss, right? I know what the yards were, but you held them to a point total that was well below their season average, and you were on the field all damn day. So we know that. So for me, it's okay, I want to see some of the adjustments. I want to see what the health looks like because you got to get healthy. The bye week came at the right time for you because you have to have Aaron Anderson. You have to have Caden Durham. And by God, you have to have a healthy Garrett Nussmeier. So that's like first and foremost, I'm looking for that. And then as soon as the ball snapped, what have you done offensively to try to create some positive momentum in any way in the running game?
Look, I don't think anybody leading up to this season had LSU going undefeated.
No.
LSU, you got one loss. Everything is still in front of you. And this might be a little cop-out to say, like a little coach speak, whatever it is. But everything that you set out to accomplish all offseason, preseason, is still out in front of you. You have one loss.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do it if you don't change the things that are glaring. Your glaring weaknesses offensively, you have to be able to run the football. Garrett Nussmeier has to play better.
Yep.
Why he's playing not up to what we've seen, that remains to be said. We'll find that out one day. But we said it last week, like watching the film review. Like you have to be willing and able to make the changes. You have to be able to look at the film, and the question is, for us on the outside looking in, what are they going to say? Are they going to look at the loss and say, we're this close, we're that close, little block here,
yeah,
little better throw here, better route here? Or are we going to say what we've done to this point has not been good enough, and we have to make some changes? Changes on all, like the change of how we play, how we attack the game mentally, game plan, scheme. We have zero powers. We've ran power 0 times in the run game. Do you have enough time in the bye week to be able to add these things in? Because you can't just like throw a play in there and expect people to be perfect at it. So I don't know if you can add those plays mid-season. I think you can try. I think you got a week to work on it. So that's going to be the difference. Like, how are they approaching the game? How are they approaching the rest of the season? Is it we're this close away or have been this close, or it's not good enough, let's make a change? And can they execute that change? Willing and able. It takes everybody from the top down. It goes from the head coach to the OC to the position coaches to the leaders on the team to everybody else. Everybody's got to make that change. So, yes, like you said, how healthy can we get?
Yeah.
Hopefully really healthy. That's why the bye games are valuable. That's why the bye weeks are valuable, to get your mind right, get your body back right. But there has to be some philosophical changes, some mindset changes for this offense. If they still, everything's available. You can still make the playoffs. You can still win a national championship, but you're not going to do it the way it's been done.
Yep, and that's perfectly said. If you're looking at this saying, oh, we're real close, we're close here, we're close there, that's the wrong action in my opinion, because it's not. There's a couple of places it's not. There's some that are already there. There's some that aren't close to being there, and those things are far away, and you have to look at yourself and say, we have to be better. We have to make changes here. Okay, if you make those changes, I truly still think you're a 10-2 football team that gets in the college football playoff. If you don't, who knows where it could be? Be 9-3, be 8-4, right? I mean, you got some tough games coming up on your schedule, and that starts this weekend against South Carolina at home. All right, before we step away here, I want to remind you about our friends over at Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org, 225-925-8552, 24/7, 365 weekend holiday game day. You're about to kick off against South Carolina, and all of a sudden, oh, man, I got some issues. I got some plumbing issues, and you're like, there's no way anybody's going to come out here right before kickoff. Well, They will. They'll always be there for you. That's what 24/7, 365 means. Not only in emergencies, if you're looking to upgrade at your home and your business, they're ready to go there as well. Go tankless today with a tankless water heater. Never run out of hot water again. Central Plumbing, not only in Central, in the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we're talking to you. CentralPlumbing.org. We're going to finish it up with Ask the Bench when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. When you go to the website, remember you can have a chat with them right there. It's going to pop up a little chat box right there. You can schedule a free consultation on the website. You can see past client results, cases they can handle for you in the courtroom. Check out the Gordon Gives tab right there on the homepage. We talk about it. Always doing something in the local communities throughout the state of Louisiana. And that's from top to bottom. That's Shreveport. That's Monroe. It's Alexandria. It's DeRidder, right? It's Cutoff, Houma, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, anywhere in the state of Louisiana. Remember, put your area code followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. We've all seen the billboards. We all know how Gordon McKernan Injury. We all know how they give back to Louisiana, give back to the communities. We know the great stuff that they're doing for LSU in the NIL game. But at the core of it, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys want to fight for you, want to fight for people that can't fight for themselves. So if you've been injured, whether it's car accident, on the job, it's not your fault. Give them a call. Let them fight for you. GetGordon.com.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. OTB.
Some more Saints wins.
Hey, I also saw a really funny stat. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm on a tirade against my guy James Franklin over there at Penn State. On3 just posted this. Tim Skipper, who's the interim head coach for UCLA.
Nice play, Tim.
Now tied with James Franklin with one career top 10 win against a Big Ten opponent.
Hell yeah.
That's a great stat.
Yeah.
Stay hot, James.
Stay hot, baby. One top 10 win against the Big Ten opponent.
Oof.
That's so fun.
And guess what? UCLA just fired their head coach. So
Yep. That's the interim coach
The
for
old
UCLA.
bump.
Old Tim Skipper, just as good as James Franklin.
Tim.
and Joffrey Lannister.
That is.
And Joffrey
hilarious.
Lannister.
See, you haven't been around Coach Neuheisel. Him and I work together a ton for Sirius, and that is Coach Neuheisel, but younger. Looks like him, sounds like him. I mean, it is crazy.
You'll see the behind the scenes video.
He does.
You'll see the behind the scenes video of Rick in the studio
so
watching the final drive. Whatever. It was great. It was
I
great.
meant to have it in the weekend.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to play it
tomorrow.
tomorrow because I meant to have that in Weekend Winners. Because, look, that's your son. And that's a place that you loved dearly in UCLA. Rick was a quarterback for a Rose Bowl team there. Rick was the head coach there. Now his son gets elevated to the OC, and he did it perfectly. He came on there, and he goes, Penn State fans, I apologize for today. I had my dad goggles on, but let me tell you why it was awesome. So, he even did, apologize. He's look, I'm sorry, because in our profession, when you're covering a game like that, you're supposed to not say we, and you're supposed to – and I get all that. But Rick handled it perfectly. That was a dad watching his son succeed at a place that the entire family loves.
Yeah.
That was a very
I'd
cool
like to
moment.
watch that. Let's play that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
sure.
awesome.
Also, the no more undefeated teams in the NFL.
All the 72 Dolphins can pop the champagne.
Pop the champagne early.
Eagles and Bills.
Eagles
Thank
and
you.
Bills
The
going
first
down.
4
Thank
weeks.
God.
The script writers were like, no, we can't have this.
Nah, I can't have it. Can't have the
Bills, lose. Eagles,
Eagles.
lose.
Oh, the Eagles. So boring.
Yeah.
All right, Drew Brees.
Yeah, boring. Oh, you don't like victories? You don't like wins? It's
why
not exciting?
is Saquon not involved in their game plan almost at
so,
all.
So I can tell you, AJ Brown went on social media.
Well,
They tried to force feed him the football.
That was before the AJ Brown thing. Like that was.
He had like 25 carries last week, right?
This week was egregious.
This week he had 5 at halftime.
That's stupid.
He had 5 at halftime.
That's dumb.
I have him on my fantasy team, so I think I know how many receptions and carries he's had.
That's no doubt.
Hey, ask the bench here. How do you feel about the Saints Super Bowl odds doubling
from 1%
to 2?
I feel great. I feel great.
I feel amazing.
I'm putting $5 on it right now.
Let's go. Ask the bench. What are Taylor's thoughts on Young Frankenstein?
Never seen it.
Shut up.
Never seen Young Frankenstein.
All these The Boy horror movies, and you never seen Young Frankenstein?
Again, guys, I watch a lot of scary movies, so if I haven't seen this one, it says a lot about the movie.
Young Frankenstein? Just look it up and be careful, because it's Gene Wilder. Shut up.
The Gene Wilder
Shut
one?
up.
I've seen pieces of it.
Shut up. I'm going to start treating you like T-Bob. You keep having takes like that. Let's see. God, I had a good one. Where'd it go?
Go.
Oh, ask the bench. In 2014, there was a high school baseball game that lasted 50 innings over 5 days. Both pitchers pitched a complete game. Would y'all let your kids pitch 50 innings? God, no.
Yeah.
No California tiebreaker?
Absolutely.
Couldn't put a runner on second and give the other team an out?
My God, no. I'm not letting him go 50 innings.
Rub some dirt on it. Do what it takes to win. Play the game to win.
Yeah. Maybe. It depends.
Hashtag ask the bench. You see your male neighbor carrying all your wife's groceries in one trip. What's your next move?
You got to carry double the groceries in one trip.
I think you got to fight him on the spot on principle.
You got to say, you
got to challenge him.
You raise your Dos Equis. You say, cheers to you, buddy.
Nah, you got to fight him.
That's you're better than me.
On the spot.
Who
you
can
gotta
ratchet
fight him.
strap something down better in the back of your truck?
Like, you got to knock him out and say, you know why.
It's not going anywhere.
You know
why.
You know why. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living since 2004 in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore, really throughout the state of Louisiana. They can help you out. So no matter where you're listening to us, you should always have K2Z come check out your project, again, at your home, at your business, inside and outside, interior and outdoor living. Brandon Barton and the team, they've been doing it, and they've been doing it incredibly well, the best in the business. And again, sometimes they're going to know your space better than you in like 5 to 10 minutes, no matter how long you've lived there. Go to KTZBlinds.com.
Yeah, K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Let's talk about motorized screens for your outdoor living area. Like at a push of a button, they go straight up. Push of a button, boom, they go back down. So it's like an extension of your indoor space. Or you can raise them back up and it's living outdoors, whatever. They can give what you need. KTZBlinds.com.